Hello, here's a little brain teaser for you. Say I have this contract and it gives me $20 on the first of the year, every single year, forever. And you can sell or transfer this contract, and it's signed by the U.S. government, so you know you're getting this money for as long as the U.S. government's around, and you know if they're good for it. So the question is, say you have this contract, how much is it worth? And you might just say a random number, you might try to do some calculation, but there is a certain way you can find the value of this contract. And I'm going to show you how to do that right now, because this is finance. So, first of all, we have that $20, and we have the year, 2023. So then, we take this, and we'll go on for 200 years. Okay. And then we have 20, 20, 20, $20 every year. So now we can do So there's 200 years, and after 200 years of collecting $20 every single year, you make $4,000. Right? Wrong. You don't actually make $4,000. There's a thing called inflation. So we have to calculate inflation. So what is the current inflation rate? We'll say 3%. So we'll take 20, which equals 20 times 0.97. That's 3%. Yes. Nope. But then look at this. It's not constant 3%. I'm just saying. It's currently 3%, so we're going to use 3%. But, what's the highest inflation was in 2022? 9.1%. So remember, it can fluctuate from, right now we have high rates and stuff. I'm not going to get too far into it, but it can go from 3 to 10. It can go up. It can go down. It can even start to deflate. But for this, we're going to say it's at 3% constant, which would be nice. That would be good. So now this equals this times 0.97. And now, this is truly what this would be worth after 200 years. Equals the sum. $665 is how much it would be worth to buy a bond from the government for 200 years that gives you $20 a year. Look at this. In the year 2100, so that's in our lifetime, 100 years, that's probably the end of our lifetime. If you're born in 1999, you had a really good life if you live 101 years. And the dollar is worth 1.9. It's worth 10% of what it was worth when you started, if you just held that dollar. Why is this so interesting to me? Because it shows how the value of the dollar is slowly reaching zero. It's going to zero slowly over time. And there's one last thing I want to use to represent this point. But this column keeps messing with me. Let me just delete this. Okay. Here we go. All the way up to 1. Insert chart. What is this called? An asymptote. So, after 2100 to 2150, it's approaching 0. The value of the dollar, what they're doing with inflation and controlling these interest rates is controlling how fast the value of the dollar approaches 0. This is $0. So, I mean, that's why it's interesting to learn about finance, because the lesson to take away from this would be a dollar today is worth more than a dollar tomorrow. So, that's all. I hope you found this interesting. I hope this sparks your interest in finance.